Ben Affleck apparently was promoting his new movie, The Accountants, too, and talked about how he's trying to hold his kids accountable also. Take a look.
This clip that went viral of you with your son, and he was
obsessed with this.
looking at these sneakers, which were an absurdly high price, and he wanted them, and you had the best line, which I plan to use, which is, "I'm rich, you're not."
You love your kids, you want to give them everything and do everything for them, but I think you definitely do them a disservice by not connecting. You want something meaningful that you want.
Yeah.
You have to work.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what we're obligated to do as parents?
That's
Is to
what
let them
parenting
know
is.
that
Yeah.
they can have a lot of things, but they can't have everything, and they can't have everything that they want.
Because they don't have money. And they don't have jobs. I mean, it's something that we do with our kids. I mean, our kids do summer camp jobs down the street. My daughter teaches art to little kids, and my son does a sports program for little kids. And then it's interesting, when they make their own money, how they spend it.
Yeah.
My son doesn't spend a dime, and Paloma does.
Well, and how they take care of the things they buy. When they're invested in what they're buying,
totally.
the way they look at it has a different value.
Yes.
So I think you're teaching them, but it's also the best feeling in the world when you get to buy something for yourself. So you're, aside from the virtue of hard work.
I buy it for them.
Honestly, though, when I look back at some of the first things I was able to buy, and little things, like pay my rent the first time with a paycheck, the joy I got. So you're also robbing them of that
found
feedback.
joy?
I felt joy and felt like I felt this liberation.
Leave me out of this.
I felt liberation to be able to do it on my own. I didn't need anyone.
It is. I think you know the value of a dollar better when it's your dollar than when it's someone else's. But also teaching a kid a work ethic at a young age is the most valuable thing. Like I always say, I was rarely the smartest person in a room, but I always knew I had one of the best work ethics. I think that got me way further than being the smartest or even the most prepared.
There's always going to be someone smarter,
I also
younger,
think
better.
I think it's important to teach children how to quit a job also, which I'm not very good at that, obviously.
No, but you got fired, so you got
fired.
Well, I got fired a lot, but I remember teaching my... I consider that a growth experience.
Yeah, definitely.
I've had several growth
teaching
experiences.
moments.
Yeah.
But also, these sneakers that he wanted were allegedly $6,000, which sounds fine when your dad's worth a lot of money. But when you're paying for it and that's 6 months worth of a minimum wage paycheck, suddenly you don't want those
The
sneakers.
bitter lesson there is you will never wear $6,000 sneakers.
What are they
ever.
made of?
What is that? Why? What's so great
I'm
about
going
these
to
sneakers?
tell you, I'm going to break your heart.
Sneakers
Even
cost
when you
$6,000?
there are sneakers. Yeah, of course. All you have to do is watch any of these shows that they have on television. They show you the things that you think, why would anybody
Does
pay
it
that
cook
much money?
dinner for me?
No,
I don't think I'm doing it otherwise.
but it is aspirational. It makes people want to do stuff. What it also does is it gives them a false sense of security. Because once you wear the $6,000 sneakers, then what?
Yeah.
You know,
can't get them dirty.
You got to be carried. Somebody's got to carry you around just like this.